Up, guys? Welcome back. I'm gonna make a video here on why you should never waste your money on Herbalife, why I'm against it so much, and if you are taking it, why you should stop wasting your money on them. You're basically being scammed out of your money, so you're basically starving yourself. So yeah, you're gonna lose weight. You starve yourself, you're gonna lose weight. Let me show you why, and why they are scamming you with facts. That way you don't say I'm lying. Alright, so they expect you to, and I know this, let me go back. I know this because my mom used to buy it. She got scammed out of her money, her hard-earned money. Still didn't, she lost a few pounds, but then put it all back. Why? Because you're starving yourself. As soon as you eat, you're gonna gain weight. They don't show you how to eat properly. If you are 7 foot tall, they're gonna give you the same meal as if you are 4 foot tall. My mom was like, I want to say my mom was like 5 foot tall. They giving her the same shake they give somebody that is 6 foot tall, which is not right. They don't even measure what they pretend like they measure you and all this, that like they did with my mom. They give her weight. They give you some bullshit measurements like, oh yeah, we know what we're talking about, which they don't. And then they give you the same meal that they do for a 4 foot tall, 5 foot tall person, 6 foot tall person. They give you the same meal for everybody, which is not right. Male versus female needs to be different. Weight difference needs to be different. They give everybody the same thing. On top of that, you're starving yourself. Yeah, you're gonna lose weight. You ain't gotta pay to starve yourself. I mean, if you really want to starve yourself, if you really want to, like, for example, the shake that it really has no calories in it. Why? Because let's go to it. I need to stop talking so much. Let's go to the facts. And what pisses me off is my mom got scammed. She tried so hard. She was desperate to lose weight. She's no longer with me, but I didn't know any better to show her, guys. So I wasn't able to show her the right way. Now that I know, I'm against these guys so bad, and other people that lie to you to lose weight, because my mom, like, I don't know. Anyways, sorry for that. Here it is. Nutrition facts. So we got 90 calories. Right there. 90 calories. It's 2 scoops. Serving size. 2 scoops. 90 calories. Alright, you got carbs, 13 grams. Protein, 9 grams. So they claim that these meal replacements have more protein than a chicken thigh or chicken something. No, they do not. It's only 9 grams of protein. Chicken has way more protein, more grams of protein than this. Excuse the messages. I'm recording off my phone. But guys, 90 calories, that ain't nothing. All right, you're supposed to, depending on your size, weight, and all that. Me, I'm 5'7", 175, 173. I haven't weighed myself lately. I'm eating about 500 calories, 400 to 500 calories per meal, and these guys want to give you 90. So if you're taller than me, if you're a man taller than 5'7", you need to eat more, obviously, than me. And I'm in a calorie deficit. All right, I'm in a calorie deficit, eating, let's just say 400. Let's just say 450 calories per meal. I'm in a calorie deficit, which means I'm burning more calories than I'm eating, and I'm losing weight. And these guys want you to eat 90. Add 2 scoops in a. So this is if you add milk. Sorry, for some reason I chose a Spanish version. So 170 if you add 8 ounces of milk. So that's your morning breakfast, and then you could add a couple strawberries or whatever they say they want you to add. still, you're not eating enough. That's why it's important to know how to read your labels, so people don't make you stupid when they try to sell you stuff. Sure, it's got all these damn vitamins, blah blah blah. You could get this off of a multivitamin. And also, when you buy Herbalife, they try to make you buy their multivitamins on top of that. But my point is, you're starving yourself. Once you buy their products, they say, but the teas, they're thermogenic. They make you lose weight. Let's go here to the teas. Where are the teas? I'm in their main website. Alright. But their teas are so good. They make me feel hot and thermogenic, and I feel like I'm burning the fat. Well, guys, it's a bunch of baloney. I'm going to tell you why right now. Where are the teas? Okay, there's the teas. Green tea, guys, we all know what a green tea is, okay? It's got caffeine, blah, blah, blah. You can get green tea anywhere. You ain't got to buy expensive ass Herbalife tea. NRG tea. I think that's the thermogenic one that they claim. Being alert and focused is the key to your productivity. 40 milligrams. If you see it right there. 40 milligrams of caffeine. That's like half a cup of coffee. You could drink a cup of coffee and have more milligrams of caffeine than you do in this cup of tea. It says can increase your concentration, mental alertness, reduce fatigue. So that's what they're promoting. Ingredients: guarana seed extract. Guarana seed extract. That's like a stimulant. It's like caffeine. And then it's got caffeine powder. So what? Guarana seed extract. You could get that on energy drinks. Some pre-workouts got that. Plus you got caffeine. It does the same thing as caffeine. You get energy, focus, alertness. But you don't need to buy an expensive ass tea. And then yeah, you drink it warm. So yeah, you're gonna feel a little hot. It doesn't mean it's burning the fat. You feel hot because you're drinking hot tea, not because you're burning the fat. It's just a bunch of baloney. So that's what you're paying for with this. Let me look at the other one. Herbal tea concentrate. Blah blah blah. 85 milligrams of caffeine. Right there. Blend of orange. Blah blah blah. Bullshit. So it tells you all the flavors, the texture, blah blah blah. So it's got caffeine. Alright, so it's got caffeine. That's all it is. They're selling you the caffeine. They say, it's alertness. It's gonna keep. Yeah, it's true. Caffeine does keep you alert. Does keep you awake. Does make you more active. It gives you more energy. Yeah, it is true. But do you really gotta buy expensive ass tea? A little cup of tea, which is only 85 milligrams, and I was prepared for this. 1 cup of brewed coffee. I'm gonna read this section. Contains about 70 to 140 milligrams of caffeine, or about 95 on average. So it has less caffeine than the cup of coffee. So why not drink a nice cup of coffee, iced coffee? You can make that at home. Way cheaper than buying them expensive ass teas. Wasting your money on them teas. I mean, you're gonna get the same benefit. Yeah, so what? It has guarana extract. So what? Guarana ain't gonna magically make you lose weight. It's only gonna give you energy. That's all it's gonna do. So does caffeine. Okay, so stop wasting your money on them teas. Fat burners. Is what they say they are. Fat burning teas. Blah blah blah. They also have the. Let me see. They call it the liftoff. Blah blah blah. I forgot what the hell they're called. Okay, so they have a liftoff thing, which it's basically a pre-workout. I mean, why not just buy a pre-workout? I'm sorry, guys. This is what about liftoff. There it is. Ingredients and benefits. Caffeine is naturally thermogenic and temporarily increases your metabolism. It's a caffeine boost. So liftoff gives you a caffeine boost. Oops. I'm gonna read this section right here, okay? Gives you a caffeine boost to stay alert and focused. So it's got caffeine. So does coffee. Why are you gonna spend your money on teas plus the liftoff for caffeine? And it's got ginseng root extract. Okay, whatever. So what? Bioactive components found in Panax ginseng for brain function. Blah blah blah. Guys, this is all a bunch of baloney. Panax ginseng. They keep saying energy blend. Panax ginseng in energy blend. That's what the caffeine is for, guys. Just drink you a nice. If you don't drink coffee, drink you some coffee. If you really need more energy after your coffee, buy you some vitamin B, which is what this has. Loaded with vitamin C, spectrum of energy supporting vitamin B, vitamins B1, 2, 3, 5, and B12. So just buy you some pills at Walmart. They're called vitamin B complex. It has all these right here. You ain't got to spend as much money as you do with these bullshit products. So these products, like this one right here, the meal replacements, they're a bunch of bullshit. These right here, yeah, they work, but they're expensive and overrated. When you could just buy you some pills at Walmart, vitamin B pills, get your drink of coffee, get your cup of coffee. You can make it at home. There's your caffeine, there's your vitamin B. That's it. So then it says all the flavors. Drop 1 tablet in 8 full ounces of water. Enjoy 1 to 2 servings per day, containing 75 milligrams of caffeine per serving. So that's all. That's what really gives you the energy, is the caffeine. So if you're drinking tea plus you're drinking this, you're drinking about 2 cups of coffee. So just drink you 2 cups of coffee. You don't need all this bullshit. And then a lot of the times they recommend it right before you do your little workout, your little Zumba or whatever you do with them. They drink it before it. Well, yeah, because it's got caffeine. It gives you energy. It's like drinking an energy drink. But why are you going to spend so much money? These things are expensive. These things are scamming you. At the same time, these guys sell you everything from vitamins, multivitamins that you need to burn fat, is what they say. Which you could buy multivitamins at Walmart. Not expensive at all. Does the same thing, same vitamins. Also, what else do they have? Oh, I opened this one. Healthline. So, they got a diet score of 1.79 out of 5 stars. So, let's keep going. I was going to show you guys something here. Herbalife diet is pricey and involves highly processed shakes and many supplements, some which have been linked to negative health effects. Short-term use likely causes weight loss. Like I said, guys, short-term use causes weight loss. Why? Because you're starving yourself. But long-term effectiveness is yet to be studied. Why? Because you're starving yourself. You can only starve yourself for so long. Yes, you're going to lose the weight because you're starving yourself. I mean, come on, guys. Please don't get scammed. You're starving yourself. You're going to lose weight. You don't need to pay to starve yourself. You don't need to give your money to somebody to starve yourself. If you want to starve yourself to lose weight, just starve yourself. Eat you an apple in the morning for breakfast, an apple for dinner. There, you're starving yourself. You don't need to waste your money on this. So basically, is what they're doing. A peanut butter and jelly sandwich has more nutrients than one of their shakes. Has more protein. Has more calories. I mean, and still, these guys. Anyways, that's why it's not a long-term thing. That's why you're not gonna long-term have effectiveness in your weight loss because you're starving yourself. Nobody can starve themselves for that long. And what happens after you stop starving yourself? You're gonna want to give up. You're gonna want to eat again, go back to eating normal because you don't know what to eat. So you're gonna eat the unhealthy stuff that you used to eat before, and then you're gonna gain all that weight back, and maybe even more, because you're gonna come back with the hunger. Let's see. Another thing I was gonna show you guys here. Okay, so like I was saying, Formula 1 is the meal replacement shakes. They're a bunch of bullshit. And then they try to sell you the Formula 2 and 3 antioxidant multivitamins. It's supposed to cleanse your body. You do all this. Multivitamins, it's give you the vitamins your body needs, blah, blah, blah. You could just buy that at Walmart. You don't need to buy expensive ass multivitamins from them. Protein powders and bars. Yeah, they cost a lot of freaking money, and they don't really have that much protein. Herbal weight loss teas. We already went through them teas. Them teas are just teas with caffeine, guys, and they're warm. Or if you drink them cold, it's just got caffeine. Nothing special to it. It's just a regular tea with caffeine. So they sell you all these aloe vera products, fiber, prebiotics, probiotics for your stomach, gut health. You could buy that at Walmart. They're just trying to make a killing out of anything that you'll fall for, is what it is. They basically work, and they're so popular because they fool a bunch of people, and they promise to give them part of the money that they sell. So these guys are trying to make money. Everybody selling Herbalife is only in it for the money. They're just out to get you and lie to you in your face just to get your money. That's all they're there for. And since everybody wants money, easy jobs, you just sell the products and get money. That's why they have so many people spreading the word, so many people trying to convince others that it works, and then they lie to you. I personally know a bunch of them that sold it to my mom. I know a bunch of them that have been selling it for over 10 years, and they're still fat. Like, I'm just gonna say it, they're fat. I know a guy, he's over 200 pounds. He's like my height, and he's like 260 pounds, and he's been selling it for over 10 years, and he lost a bunch of weight right away, but then brought it all back up because he couldn't keep starving himself any longer. And then I know a bunch of people also that are overweight, and they've been selling Herbalife for the longest. So why aren't they losing weight if it works so well? So ask them, why haven't you lost the weight? If it works so well, where are your results? How long have you been selling it for? And then a lot of times these people are already skinny. So I know some skinny people that are so skinny, and they're selling Herbalife, and then they lie to you and say it's because Herbalife gave them those results. It's like, no, you were skinny before you sold Herbalife. Like, stop lying to people. So it makes me mad. Another thing, guys, that I want to point out: when you join a Herbalife cult, I'm gonna call them a cult because they have their own little cult going on. When you join their cult, they're gonna tell you to go work out with them, come here to our little fitness camp. And I mean, guys, isn't it pretty obvious? You starve yourself, then you go work out, burn a bunch of calories. Don't you think you're gonna lose weight? Like, do you really need to waste your money on it to be able to starve yourself and go work out? Why don't you just work out, get motivated, find a partner if you want to. Me, preferably, I like to go on my own, because then if my partner slows me down, I end up losing motivation. But if a partner works for you, go for it. If it doesn't, I recommend going on your own. Push yourself. It's you trying to better yourself, and that's it. You ain't gotta wait on nobody. You push yourself, and to be a better you. Okay. So why can't you just work out 30 minutes a day, 1 hour, whatever you can, 20 minutes. I mean, start at 15 minutes a day if you have to, and eat healthier, make healthier choices. And you ain't got to waste your money on this, guys. I promise you, you'll lose the weight. You're not going to lose it as fast as if you were starving yourself, but it's gonna be long term. It's gonna be a long term thing where you could actually live a healthy life long term without starving yourself. If you starve yourself, yeah, well, so and so lost 20 pounds in a month. Yeah, well, he was starving himself, and I want to see him do it for 6 months. Let's see if it really works. Well, eventually they gain the weight all back or whatever. And a lot of the weight when you're starving yourself is also muscle. So for us guys that we like the muscle, also girls, I recommend some muscle. Don't be scared of muscle. You're not gonna look like a guy. Muscle does not make girls look like guys until you have been doing extreme weightlifting for over, I want to say not even that, 10 years, and then you start taking steroids and you get all big. You're not gonna look masculine, girls. Don't be scared to gain muscle. But what I was gonna get to with that is, if you starve yourself, you're losing muscle. Muscle is so hard to gain. Muscle is what makes you look good when you start losing the weight. So don't lose the muscle. Don't starve yourself. What you really want to lose is the fat. With a healthy diet, you're gonna lose the fat. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about the scale. Don't worry about what the scale says. Because if you put on some muscle and lose some fat, you're gonna look good, but the scale might say you weigh the same. So don't worry about the scale. So let me finish this video off with this summary here. It says Herbalife is a MLM company that sells nutritional supplements and skincare products. Yeah, they try to sell you all these skincare products also, because like I said, they try to rip you off wherever they can. So like it says, it's not illegal. Let me get to the bottom of this. Okay, here it is. Herbalife is a MLM company that has faced tremendous scrutiny and fines for being a predatory and unethical. Yes, they are predatory and unethical, and liars and cheaters and scammers. Furthermore, its ambassadors are usually not qualified. So you hear that? Its ambassadors are not qualified to provide nutrition and weight loss advice. Yeah, they're not. They don't know shit. They just try to sell you what they sell everybody, what the company told you to sell. So they're not even, they call themselves nutritionists, coaches and nutritionists, and no, they're not. They're not even certified, nothing. Full of shit. Guys, stop wasting your money on them. And if you guys got any questions on what you need to do to to lose the weight, feel free to ask me in the comments. It's just, all it takes is a good diet, and I'm not talking about salads every day. Just smaller portions. Cut off the cake. Stop eating so much cake, ice creams, all them fast food, the fried food. Go to. These are just little tips here and there, but you got to know exactly what you eat. Like, calories in, calories out is what they say. So you got to burn more calories than what you're taking in. So go to Diet Coke, Diet Soda. I went to Diet Soda myself. You get used to it. It tastes good now. It's just little life-changing decisions that will make the difference. Because if you really want to change your life, if you really want to lose weight, you got to be committed, lifelong. It's got to be a lifelong commitment, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think, and that's it. I made it kind of like a long video, but it was important for me to say all that. And I'm gonna continue for a few more minutes and explain, if you guys want to keep listening. If not, I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. But I'm gonna continue a little bit and say that if you guys want to buy some supplements, I'm not sponsored. There's lots of protein powders out there. If you really want to take shakes, you ain't got to spend a crazy amount on shakes like Herbalife. You could just buy, and the reason I had the Walmart one was because that's what I started off with. They sell this whey protein, so it's cheap, $15. Whey protein comes with 30 grams, check this out. 30 grams of 30 grams of protein. So let me move this real quick. Sorry guys, I'm trying to put the pen so I can write on the screen. Well, anyways, it's got 30 grams of protein in one scoop. If you take two, it's 60 calories in the scoop, 200, which is pretty good. You know, this is more the numbers you want to see for a meal. You're gonna add the 200 calories of a scoop. So let's just say one scoop, and then you're gonna add some milk, and then you're gonna add like a banana or some fruits that you like, and that's gonna give you an actual meal replacement instead of the other stuff. If you want to do the meal shake, the shake plan, if you want to do a shake meal replacement, that's fine. I'm not against the meal replacement. I'm just against Herbalife. There's so many others. Just avoid the ones I would say avoid are like the ones that are called mass gainers. They have lots of carbs and lots of calories. You want to avoid those for weight loss. If you want to gain weight, that's fine. But if you want to, see, here's one, mass, serious mass. If you want to lose weight, avoid the ones that say this type of stuff, because this is for people that want to put on weight. So, but there's lots of good protein powders for your shakes. That's all it is a protein shake is what they're selling you, Herbalife. But I would recommend, if you want the cheaper stuff, just buy you some Walmart protein, Body Fortress protein, whey protein. Go to GNC, buy you some. It don't matter. But I used to take this one right here, and I still got some at home. So yeah, I mean, if you want to do a meal replacement shake, just scoop of protein, one scoop. Put you some bananas. Oh no, not some. Put you a banana, because bananas. If you add too many carbs, just add you a banana, a scoop, a little bit of milk, throw some ice in there, boom, you got you a nice delicious shake as a meal replacement. And like I said, count your calories. There's lots of good brands that you ain't gotta get scammed with. Also on fat burners, if you want energy, if you want the caffeine, all that, they have lots of different fat burners. I used to personally use this one. That's why I'm using this as an example. Hydroxycut. They work pretty good, but like I said, fat burners don't really make you burn fat, but they give you the energy and suppress your hunger so you could burn the fat. So just so we clear that out. And this is some other supplements you could buy cheaper than buying the bullshit from Herbalife. So, and then for as far as caffeine, I mean, you could do coffee, drink you some pre-workout. This thing right here, the fat burners, they got caffeine, so they give you the energy. They got the caffeine. Buy you some multivitamins from Walmart. I mean, if you're serious about buying some supplements, that's what I would do. Buy you some protein powder for your meal replacement shakes at home. You make whatever you want, not the bullshit Herbalife stuff. Get you some fat burners if you want. You don't need it. All this stuff I'm talking about, you don't need. But if you want to, okay? You don't need it. If you want some extra energy, drink you some coffee. If you want to go beyond that, get you some fat burner pills. They have a lot of caffeine, so they give you lots of energy. They might get you jittery though, depending on the brand you take. There's lots of different brands. I am not sponsored by Hydroxycut. There's lots of different fat burners. I just haven't tried them all. That's the one that I have tried, the Hydroxycut. I've tried the Animals Cuts, and or you could drink you some pre-workout right before you work out if you're feeling lazy. If you're gonna go for a walk, if you're gonna do something, if you're gonna go play a sport, if you're gonna go play basketball, go for a jog, if you're gonna go to the gym, just take you some pre-workout. It got some caffeine in it. It's got a bunch of ingredients in it, and it'll help you get energy. I mean, that's all you really need. You don't need it, but if you want it, if you want the extra push, get you some pre-workout. Gorilla Mode is good. That's from More Plates, More Dates. I watched his channel. He's pretty good. And Raw, that's from Body, what's his name? Mr. Olympia, I forgot his name. But there's lots of brands, guys. Like, there's lots of brands. You could take whatever you want. Just, it doesn't have to be the expensive ass stuff. But you don't really need anything. Like I said, you don't need to buy supplements, but they do help a little bit. The pre-workout, when you're feeling lazy, take you some. Caffeine, to me, is a must. I must have my coffee in the mornings. That's my type of caffeine. I don't need no bullshit tea. I need my caffeine. I drink a coffee in the morning. Sometimes I drink one in the evening. And if I'm feeling lazy to go work out, I just drink a pre-workout. If I'm not lazy, if I got the energy, then I don't drink it. Simple as that. Protein powder, I do. I drink a shake every morning. Not every morning, but most of the times before I go to work. I go to work at 6 in the morning, so I ain't really like up for cooking and all that. I'm not really a morning person, so I just throw protein powder, banana, ice, milk in the blender. Boom, that's my meal. You can mix it with whatever you want. And then, like I said, some fat burners if you want to take it that far. You don't need them at all, but that's it. And then just take you some multivitamins, and that's it, guys. That's all you really need. I mean, and even that, you don't need it. But anyways, guys, I made this video way too long. If you guys are still watching, I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think, and peace out, guys. We'll see you on the next video.